Radio 1. Dance.
Now this is how it started.
It began with the beat, and the beat rolls with the rhythm. The man who called himself master, he had grooves in his fingers. Bass throbbed through the tapes and the dance floors. Dance down your spine until the music took your heart deep.
This is how it started.
Tong Global Dance HQ.
Hello, it's Pete Tong with my final Month in Dance special for 2025. Kickstarting with this highlight from November.
Without you.
In space, I came here alone, but Pete Tong made me feel right at home.
Solomon's remix, Giving Up Air, brand new from the Temper Trap. Before that, Waiting So Long from Daphne featuring Caribou. Daphne, of course, is the alter ego of Caribou's Dan Snaith, so that was an interesting conversation. And it's the latest glimpse of Daphne's new album, Butterfly, out in February. And it is Pete Tong with you on Radio 1 and Radio 1 Dance here, bringing you my Month in Dance special for November 25. Just a few weeks before we look back upon the whole year, can you believe it? So as we rewind back over the last 4 weeks, I'll recap my essential new tunes before adding one final selection to the fold. A record that has been exploding this month. Also on the way, some favourites from my Radio 1 Dance colleagues, and a man who we've been supporting a lot in November on the Hot Mix, talking about Scatman, just ahead of his new album dropping in a few weeks' time. As we continue with a few more favourites from November. Here's Hot Lap.
And shall succeed all nations. We're all equal in Pete's house.
Radio 1 Dance. music all night long. With house music, you can't go wrong. Give me that house music and set me free. With Pete Tong is where I wanna be.
Intoxicated, you know what I need. You know my name, say it to me. Baby, you're so close, you know I wanna get to know you. You're just like a drug that I can't get enough of. Ooh, baby, come a little closer. Ooh, baby, show me what you're made of.
Closer, brand new from Josh Baker, title track of his new EP, which culminates a year of 10th anniversary celebrations for Josh's You and Me label. That was also Sarah Story's track ID on Future Dance. Before that, hot tune called Disco Ball from Avo and Nasso on Mo Black, and Waiting from Hot Lap. And it's Pete Tong on Radio 1 and Radio 1 Dance on DAB+, looking back on the month in dance tonight, which brought with it some great mixes on this show from the likes of Luch, Parallel, Raphael and Juno. And speaking of great mixes, last weekend we headed to the Warehouse Project in Manchester, where Barry Can't Swim hosted his Earth's Only Paradise night. He delivered both a full live performance and a DJ set. And tonight from midnight on the Essential Mix, you can hear both sets. And you can also watch them on the BBC iPlayer and Radio 1's YouTube channel. Don't miss that. Or this, sneaking through the door at the end of November, brand new Julian Thymar. It's called Up and Down.
down, up and down, elevator.
Pete Tong.
Cut the mid-range, push the bass. Bring the sound in. This is an emergency.
That a lot. Something new from Archie Hamilton and Franksy called Emergency on Method 808. Before that, Paradise Runner from Over Mono. They headlined a sold-out Ali Pali to 10,000 people a few weeks back. That was also a hottest record for Danny this month. And before that, first play on a new Julian Thymar, Up and Down. And it's Pete Tong on Radio 1 and Radio 1 Dance on DAB+. Looking back on the month in dance tonight. Right now, we're going to rewind through my essential new tunes from the past 3 weeks. And after that recap, we'll unveil the fourth and final essential new tune for the month of November. So we kicked off the start of the month with this, Sound of You, from Another, featuring Teed.
Yeah.
First essential new tune for November, another featuring Teed with The Sound of You. And we followed that with The Future from Luch and Ankoy.
We don't have love to rearrange. The future's not what it used to be.
Second essential new tune for the month of November, Luch and Ankoy, The Future on Ninja Tune. You can download Luch's guest hot mix. Just search Pete Tong in the free BBC Sounds app, tap on the hot mix page and you'll find it there as a delightful 30-minute package. As we continue with a rewind on last week's essential new tune from Brunello, Lost in the Mellow Circus.
I am so lost but I cannot be found. You are so lost, but I cannot be found. I am so lost, but I cannot be found. You are so lost, but I cannot be found. I am so lost.
last week's essential new tune on the Rewind. It was exclusive last week. It's out today. Brunello, Lost in the Mellow Circus. So get adding it to your playlists. And Brunello played a surprise pop-up show in New York last week to celebrate it. And it is Pete Tong on Radio 1 and Radio 1 Dance with my final Month in Dance special of 2025. So you can now count yourselves well and truly up to date with the tunes that received my essential new tune gong in November. And right now we're going to add the fourth and final one for the month of November.
You need to hear this right now.
This is essential.
Stop, look, listen. Pete Tong, BBC Radio 1.
Essential new tune.
And occasionally we call it a sweeping up essential new tune because this has actually been out for a few weeks. I think I've played it on every show in November. I've played it at every gig I've played. It's been absolutely massive. So essential new tunes don't always have to be like out today. This one has well and truly earned the accolade. This week's essential new tune, which has been building all month, is Jamaica Bam Bam from Hugel and Salto. Infectious, so hot. This week's essential new tune. It did actually come out a few weeks ago. We've been playing it all month. But we couldn't close the door on November without handing out an award to Hugel and Salto for Jamaica Bam Bam. She's out jointly on Mo Black and Make the Girls Dance, Hugel's label. So, bam bam, boom boom. It is Pete Tong with you on Radio 1 and Radio 1 Dance. Still to come on my Month in Dance special, some favourites from my Radio 1 Dance colleagues. And Berlin-based, Tunisian-born DJ and producer Scatman, who we've been championing throughout November. He makes his debut in the Hot Mix. But right now, time for more favourites from me in the Club Heat Mix.
The Club Heat Mix with Pete Tong.
Looking forward to this. Going to respin some tunes from the likes of Mazik, Tom and Collins, Dodie on Maccabi House, Tiga vs Medusa, and Mr. Patrick Topping. Also going to feature some brand new music, including this. Camel Fat, teaming up with Kotia and Yellow Wits. The track's called Goddess.
I'm so happy we made it through. We are only human. Do you know how to love? Do I know how to trust? Please open your arms. I'm falling like Icarus. I'm only human. What's written above seems so out of touch. Is that you dancing or hiding from us? I'm only human.
Succeed all nations. We're all equal in Pete's house.
Calypso from Casa Matter on Moroder's in the House. Goddess before that, a brand new tune from Camel Fat, which they've made alongside Kotia and Yellowitz. Comes out on their own When Stars Align label. And that is how we kickstart a club heat mix here on Radio 1 and Radio 1 Dance with me, Pete Tong. And as we continue on my Month in Dance special, here's a record that got its first play on the show a couple of weeks ago. Play it for everyone that joined me up at Avika in Newcastle last Saturday. After that big football match, what a night we had. Here's Ripsaw from Mazik and Taboo.
What is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the? They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the? Is what they just strut. What the? They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the? They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the? They know what is what, but they don't know what is what. They just strut. What the?
Tong's bringing that club heat.
Everybody's moving in the back room. We're waiting for the sun to rise.
Club Heat Mix with Peter Tong.
I like it like that. Like that, alright. Pick it up. Down, 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 down.
And How Many Times on Maccabi House, disco music before that from Tom and Collins, and Ripsaw. Brand new on Kitsune music from Mazik and Taboo. And it is Pete Tong in the Club Heat Mix right now. Coming up on the other side of it, some favourites from the month, courtesy of some of my Radio 1 dance colleagues, Danny Howard, Sarah Story, and Martha, all selecting some excellent tunes. But right now, here's a brand new tune from our friends at Dynamic, from Highlight and Prana Flow.
Gucci vibing, I feel indicted. I'm Louis buying, flying chic, I'm over my drippin' spice, looking nice. Yeah, I'm rolling up the mess. Yeah. When I roll the Tony hit, yeah. You were chillin' at your desk, yeah. I was chillin' with a tip, yeah. Gucci vibing, I feel indicted. I'm Louis buying, I flying chic, I'm over my up to die. Drippin' spice, looking nice. Yeah, I'm rolling up the mess. Yeah. When I roll the Tony hit, yeah. You were chillin' at your desk, yeah. I was chillin' with a tip, yeah.
any season. I got so many reasons. You're gonna wanna make it someday. Some say, boy, you're always teasing. I think you best believe in why you gotta drive me crazy, baby. Song for any season. I got so many reasons. You're gonna wanna make it someday. Some say, boy, you're always teasing. I think you best believe in why you gotta drive me crazy.
I know you're gonna want me, but when you want me, it might be a different story. I know you're gonna want me, but when you want me, it might be a different story.
Drive me crazy, baby. Song for any season. I got so many reasons. You're gonna wanna make it someday. Some say, boy, you're always teasing. I think you best believe in why you gotta drive me crazy.
I know you're gonna want me, but when you want me, it might be a different story. I know you're gonna want me, but when you want me, it might be a different story. I know you're gonna want me, but when you want me, it might be a different story. I know you're gonna want me, but when you want me, it might be a different story.
to be a DJ.
back in the groove on Solid Grooves. Patrick topping all the DJs. One of the big tunes from November, You Gonna Want Me, I Know, Tiga reworked by Medusa, and yeah, from Highlight and Prana Flow. And it is Pete Tong with you on Radio 1 and Radio 1 Dance. That concludes the Club Heat Mix. I trust that got you flexing for whatever partying is ahead this weekend. Well, you might be taking it easy, I don't know. Still good to flex. Still to come on the show, we've got a guest hot mix from this man.
Hi Pete, it's Scatman. I'm excited to provide the hot mix in the final 30 minutes of your show tonight. This hot mix is a tribute to the futuristic retro sound of synthwave and synthpop, a sound that had a big influence on my sound and still inspires me to this day.
Thank you, Scatman. Looking forward to that later. But right now we continue to take a look back upon the month in dance with assistance from some of my esteemed Radio 1 Dance colleagues. Up first, let's hand the mic over to Danny Howard.
Sing along, huh?
BBC Radio
1
Dance.
Hey Pete, it's Danny Howard, and my tune for the month of November has to be that man Fred again. Just when you thought he was having a bit of a down year after literally dominating the scene over the last 5 years, he comes up with his USB 2 project. I mean, he's literally everywhere at the moment, doing DJ sets all over the world, while simultaneously releasing banger after banger. And one of the ones that's just taken a life of his own, and is my personal favourite so far, has to be the one with Sammy Virgie and Reggie, Talk of the Town. Cheers, mate.
Talk of the town. Me, I'm the talk of the town. Talk of the town. My side, talk of the town. Says she want BRB. That's risky business. Can't buff you locking. And you know, see the drip off feet. Talk of the town. Me, I'm the talk of the town. N91. Don't talk living. You know, that's RB gang. Talk of the town. Me, I'm the talk of the town. Girls want you to pack. And I get love all over the map. Shauna, but she's glad that she a corner. That will show love to the feds. I'd be sleeping on blue beds. Yo, might see me in town, might see me on telly. The dog boss like Stephen Kenny got pretty girls and Dublin toxic, still love the ones. I got guns in all of the counties, all of them. Brown and white like a bounty. Oh, and Paso Brownie shout me, telling me her boyfriend's lousy. He must be from oh, she wanna come through to the bits. I got food and sweet tea. Talk of the town, me I'm the talk of the town. N91, don't talk living. They know me, that's RB gang. Yo, talk of the town, me I'm the talk of the town. Girls want you with it, and I get love all over the map. Talk of the town, me I'm the talk of the town. Talk of the town, my side talk of the town. N91, don't talk living. They know me, I'm an estate villain. All them girls want you with it, and I get love all over the map. Talk of the 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 talk of the
Hi P, Sarah here from Future Dance, and I cannot believe it's nearly the end of the year. It has been such a big year for dance music, so it only felt right to pick this track as my choice for your month in dance. Jam Back and Positive. Now, it's been doing the rounds on TikTok, teasing us for over 12 months. Chris Stussy played it at Coachella and it went viral, and it finally got released on Circo Loco at the start of November. My choice this month is Jam Back and Positive. Thanks, Pete.
Pete, it's Martha here from Tuesday Nights on Radio 1. November has been a really strong month for underground electronic music. We also celebrated the legacy of the iconic Annie Nightingale with Annie Nightingale Pioneers, where 3 astonishingly talented new DJs had an hour to showcase their style on Radio 1. Those sets are on BBC Sounds right now, so go check those out. A track that I've been obsessed with throughout November is from Amsterdam producer Saida, and she was in the mix for Girls Don't Sink during their Radio 1 residency this summer, and I'm super excited for her for 2026. We have vocals from George Riley on this one. It's called Skin to Skin, and I hope that you love it.
To Martha and Sarah Story and Danny Howard there. You can check out all their shows on the BBC Sounds app or tune your DAB Plus dials to Radio 1 Dance to never miss a beat. And if you just joined us, hi. Hello, it's Pete Tong with you. And you're just in time for one of my favourite parts of the programme, whereby any musical style gets a look in, as we go oh so eclectic.
Pete Tong's Gone Eclectic at BBC Radio 1.
And we kick off with one of the big ones from November, with an ode to her home in Casablanca. Here's Lilia Mandre with Vision. That's Jago, taken from his cool new album on Florella, with a track called Break the Heart. And we kicked off with Casablanca from Lilia Mandre and Vision. And it is Pete Tong with you on Radio 1 and Radio 1 Dance in the Eclectic selection. Scatman's up and at it in the hot mix shortly, paying tribute to the synthwave and synth pop sounds that have inspired him. But we've got two more eclectic selections left to play before we get into that, including this. Sophia Cortesis's delightful remix of Lane 8's The Choice.
Eclectic selection by Pete Tong.
When the night is wrapped around us, and the dawn might come too soon, sings a soft and soulful tune. When the night is wrapped around us, and the dawn might come too soon. And the dawn might come too soon.
We leave the Eclectic selection room to the sounds of Sam with his new single Imagination on his own label, Magnifique. And that brings us to the end of another Eclectic selection, which I've got to say sounded pretty damn special. So as we exit room 2 and head back to the main dance floor now, we have a special guest waiting to get going behind the decks.
Radio 1 Dance.
Pete Tong's Hot Mix.
It's Pete Tong with you, and for the next 30 minutes on Radio 1 and Radio 1 Dance, it's time for the Hot Mix, which is going to come to you courtesy of a Berlin-based, Tunisian-born DJ and producer called Scatman. With releases on Innovisions, Jennifer Cardini's Correspondent, Running Back, Fabric Records, Bedrock, and many more, the ex-Watergate resident and Cognitive Prophecy label boss also recently served up on Laurent Garnier's COD3QR imprint. He's also gearing up to release his Selected Bangers album on DJ Hell's DJ Gigolo imprint in the coming weeks. We've been loving the music he's been releasing recently, really stand out, very much in his own lane. And here he is now to introduce what's in store over the next 30 minutes.
Hi, this is Scatman, and I'm presenting to you today my Hot Mix. This Hot Mix is a tribute to the futuristic retro sound of synthwave and synthpop, a sound that had a big influence on my sound and still inspires me to this day. The mix features some new favorites from Tiga, Tel Fussman, DMX Crew, and some upcoming tracks for myself. Enjoy the ride.
Take it away, Scatman.
festival feels to the darkest dance floors. The Hot Mix with Pete Tong. festival feels to the darkest dance floors. The Hot Mix.
Radio 1 Dogs.
It is Pete Tong with you on Radio 1 and Radio 1 Dance, and you're listening to Scatman Behind the Decks. Plenty more hot mixes from me and special guests, including Luch, Raphael, Juno, and many more, are available for you to download on BBC Sounds. Just search for the hot mix in the free app to find them as we continue with Scatman in the mix. Fantastic 30 minutes from Scatman. Many thanks. You heard tracks from Sharam J and Captain Moustache and Tal Fussman and Scatman himself and Tiga and PDQB featuring the DMX crew. A full track listing of all the tunes he played goes up on BBC Sounds, where you can also relive the best dance and electronica from November, courtesy of this show. Just search Pete Tong in the BBC Sounds app and get downloading my month in dance special. And keep it where you got it if you're listening live, because up next is the Essential Mix with Barry Can't Swim, recorded at the Warehouse Project last weekend. If you're not listening live, that's available on BBC Sounds also. So until next time, from me, Pete Tong, see ya.